What's up everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video on Starknet. Alright, it's been a while since I covered this, or well, it's been a couple of days at least. But wanted to give you my thoughts on this, alright? Wanted to give you my thoughts on Stark right now, what the situation is. Obviously we had some bullish fundamentals and some bullish news regarding the tokenomics and the token releases for Stark. I think overall the tokenomics are still bad, alright? I don't think they're much better right now, but at least in the short term, there's a little bit more room for growth. So I wanted to give you my thoughts on this morning, when in general we're also seeing a little bit of bearish momentum from Bitcoin, which I mean it's not too bad. We're still in this range, so it's not the end of the world, for sure not. But still, let's take a look at Stark, because Stark on its own, what's also happening right now, and there were some reasons for this, but I forgot. But what you can see right now, and that does improve my thoughts on Starknet, is that the total value locked is absolutely rocketing. All right, so about $190 million in total value locked right now. I still think, I mean, Stark in market cap, it's a bit lower than Arbitrum right now, but I think if you look at like market cap, in relation to the total value locked, I think Starknet is still much too overvalued. But right now what you can see is that it is in the top 30 almost. It's still below Ronin. So for example, you can look at Ronin. Ronin has some real applications and some real utility on there. Market cap of 900 million. Then you can look at Starknet, has a market cap of 1.3, almost 1.4 billion. So I still think it's overvalued, but if this keeps increasing, if the total value locked keeps increasing, that's great. But let's actually talk about the technicals, because that is why most of you are here, and that's also what I want to talk about. So first of all, Starknet itself is just consolidating. All right, so you can see if you look at the volume, it's a consolidation between 2.05 and 1.8. I would say that the real consolidation is between 1.8 and 2.2 or 2.18 or something like that. I think that's the main consolidation, and we're going for some sort of a breakout at some point of time, right? However, which way we'll break out is completely unclear for me, because what we're seeing in terms of Stark is that we had a ton of open positions opened in this weekend up until yesterday afternoon, and you can see quite some was bought in spots, but overall that's pretty neutral, and more people are shorting. All right, so you can see the CVD for futures, stablecoin margin contract at least, is actually dropping down while the open interest is going up. So that means that more and more people are positioning themselves for shorts, which I am not sure if that's the smartest thing to do. I think overall right now, if you assume that this is the market structure, I would say it's still most likely that first we'll bounce to the top of this range. I'm not saying we'll get a bullish breakout. I do think a bullish breakout is a possibility if we break above 2.15, which I think 2.15 is a bit more suitable for a resistance. But right now what you can see is that there is a lot of liquidity here towards $2. So I see no reason, assuming that Bitcoin will hold support, I see no reason why Stark would not drop down a bit lower, but ultimately hold support and then rally up to $2 and probably a bit higher towards 2.05 and 2.1 to grab all that liquidity. That's what I think is most likely right now. The same as that we're grabbing all that liquidity to the downside right now. All right, so you can see that the open interest is dropping down a bit right here. That's mostly long positions, all right, because they're being liquidated right here. So more and more percentage of the total positions is short. So that creates a huge incentive to just pump that price up, grab that liquidity, and then back down. I don't expect a major breakout yet, all right. So I think for now it's most likely we'll just stay consolidated. I do want to warn you though that if Bitcoin gets a really big bearish breakout here, so if Bitcoin starts breaking below 50,500, all right, then Stark will probably get a bearish breakout, but I don't expect that either. So for now, this is what I expect. I'll keep you updated on this. I mean, if we move up here, if we move up there and we grab all that liquidity to the upside, and the open interest starts to increase, and we see some more buy positions being opened, well, all right, well then a bullish breakout is possible, but for now, there's no indications. All right, bullish momentum, yes. Bullish breakout, no. So those are my thoughts. I think that's what you need to know for now. If you do have any questions, of course, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.